Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Friday. It's Friday, it's the weekend. So guess what? I was sitting at home last night and I was flipping through the videos, surfing the net. And the video popped up with OffSet being getting pulled over by the police. I don't know if you guys viewed that last night. And I watched the video through its entirety, right? And I thought to myself, is this guy crazy? I mean, he can't be serious, right? That's what I thought when I watched the video. So, here's what happened. I think he had like a two-seater, some type of sports car, and it was a two-seater, and the windows were heavily tinted. I don't know what the laws are on having tinted windows. I have no idea, so I'm not going to speak on that part. And when they pulled him over, right? He pulled over to a gas station pump. And it was like, I guess it was 3 officers there that pulled up behind him. And the one officer came up to his window, right? And OffSet immediately said, "Do you know who I am? I'm OffSet. I'm famous." He said something too close to that, I guess. It's not verbatim what he said. I'm just saying what I could get from the video. So he's like, I'm a star or whatever he thinks he is. As if the officer give a fuck. And the officer said, no, I don't know who you are. Which the officer was plainly lying because, he may not be familiar with the Migos music or who the Migos are. But, before you get pulled over by a police officer, they done already ring your tag. So they have some sort of clue of your name, at least. You know what I mean? So before they even pull you over, they know your name. They know your age and your address. They know all that shit before they pull you over, right? So the cop was asking him different questions. No, first he said, "I pulled you over because of your windows. Because your windows were tinted heavily." I don't know what the laws is on that again, but I guess you can get pulled over for, tinted windows. I don't know. But then he goes on. OffSet kept running out the mouth. He has diarrhea of the mouth. Because OffSet forgot that he's black in America. So he thinks he's a special black person, I guess. He's a special slave, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, OffSet was talking, like calling him bro, this, bruh, that. He said something about you broke or something. He said you probably make $20,000 a year. You like my car, and all this kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. A whole bunch of dumb, off the wall shit, in my opinion. Because what that had to do with him being pulled over, and was that going to help him get out of trouble? No. So all that shit OffSet was talking was pretty much ignorant. Very ignorant. And that was not a proud moment. Not for me. I wanted to be proud of him, but I couldn't be because all the stuff he was spewing was very ignorant. So, we have a history with the police anyway. They don't, we have a history in America anyway. We get treated differently from the privileged people. So just because you make money don't make you a special nigger. You know what I'm saying? You're just a nigger with money, but you're still a nigger. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, OffSet didn't get that memo. So he continues to talk shit. And, which I guess the police officer was pretty much aggravated. But the police officer had his dash cam on. And, like I said, I think another cop car pulled up. So it's like about 3 or 4 officers out there. I think 2 of them were black. I'm not sure. Of course, that don't matter because when you're an officer, I mean, it's all one color, which is white. Okay, so black officers, that's, you know, they just as bad as the others. But in my opinion, so what happened? The officer asked OffSet to step out of the car. So again, OffSet starts saying, "Why I got to step out the car for my windows being tinted?" Blah 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 blah. I'm OffSet, you know. And then he says, "Cardi B, I'm married to Cardi B." Like, I mean, I wouldn't admit to that one. Like, that's something to be proud of. But, and who gives a shit about Cardi B? But anyway, he's like, "Let me call my wife," and all this kind of stuff. He called his lawyer, supposedly, and he had his lawyer on the phone. And the cop was saying, "I'm not going to do court on the side of the road. I'm not going to speak to your lawyer." Okay. And he said it twice. "I'm not going to speak to your lawyer. We're not going to have court process on the side of the road." So finally, OffSet gets out of the car and he starts reaching for, I guess he's saying, "Let me get my cigarettes. Let me have a smoke." And then he lights up a cigarette and he's walking with the officer to the police vehicle. And at the time that all this is happening, OffSet is saying he had a guy in the car with him. So he's saying the other officer was searching the car because the smell of marijuana, I guess that gave him a reason to search the vehicle. So him and the other guys were searching the vehicle. They found 2 guns and maybe like 3 dots of marijuana. Because I looked at the plastic bag when he pulled it up and it was like 3 dots of marijuana, like 3 dots. And I was like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. 3 dots of marijuana. But anyway, he had 2 guns. So OffSet said, "That's my partner guns." And he has a license to have those guns. He said, "So my partner already admitted that they were his guns." But see, one of the guns was underneath OffSet's seat. But although it was, you know, and it's OffSet's car, the guy that was with OffSet was saying, "This is my gun. Both of them, all of them are my guns, you know, and I take the blame for that because they're in my name or something." And the officer said it don't matter, you know. They took and removed his friend from the car, and OffSet was removed from the car. And through all the talk, the shit, you know, OffSet kept saying, "Read me my rights, read me my rights. Y'all wasting your time. I'll be out. You know, I'm not going to jail. Y'all just wasting your time, bro. Y'all wasting your time, nigga," and all that. He was saying all that shit, and I was like, really? You know, he was calling them nigga, bro. He called the black cops like coons, and he was just really saying a whole lot of shit, and he was doing the most. And the white officer said, "Well, we're gonna arrest you or something. You're gonna be arrested." But the cop never read him his rights. You know, if he was gonna arrest him, he never read him his rights. And they didn't even really put the camera on the guy that was in the car with him. I think I heard the guy say a few things like, "Y'all wrong for this," or something like that. But you know, they was concentrating on OffSet, I guess, because it was his vehicle. I didn't see, I guess the video had ended when they said they was going to arrest him, but they didn't actually show him getting arrested. They just showed it up to the point of where they took him out the car and told him he was going to be arrested. And he was saying, "Well, arrest me then, arrest me." He was asking they had the sergeant out there, and he was asking the sergeant, like, "Why are y'all doing this?" And a whole lot of bullshit, you know. But my point is that this is what I say. The only thing you need to do as a black person when you get pulled over by the police is shut your motherfucking mouth and don't antagonize the officer. Okay, he's already antagonized by the color of her skin. So why are you going to antagonize him even more by running your damn mouth saying dumb shit? I don't understand that. You're asking for trouble. And I'm like, the only thing you need to fucking do is shut the fuck up. And if he asks you a question, answer it. Have your license and registration ready. Don't make any unnecessary movements. Keep your hands on the wheel. Ask the officer, can you reach for your registration? Tell him what you're reaching for. Okay? And give him your registration, your license, insurance, and all that kind of stuff. And then don't make any sudden movements. Don't be reaching for shit. Don't be reaching for cigarettes. Don't reach for shit. Sit your black ass there and shut up. Now, if the officer asks you something that you don't want to answer, just say, listen, officer, I don't want to speak without my lawyer. Okay? All the bro and nigger shit, that's not necessary. Don't make yourself look foolish, okay? All right. They want to kill us anyway, so you're going to give them a reason? Sit your ass still with your hands on the wheel. As you're being pulled over, don't start reaching for shit. Sit your ass, just pull over, sit your ass still with your hands on the wheel. This is during the day. Now at night, you might want to reach up and turn on your damn car light so that the officer can see that you're not carrying shit. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing in the car, like a gun or whatnot. And if you do have a gun in the car, let the officer know. But keep your hands on the wheel, okay? Or ask him, can you turn on the dashboard light? You know? So it's certain things that we have to do that white folks don't have to do when they get pulled over, okay? Because white folks can cuss an officer out, you know, threaten them and whatnot, and shit won't be done. But now, we are black, so we have to conduct ourselves in a different manner. It's sad, but we do. We can shut the fuck up. We can answer the questions or not. We can have our license and registration ready. And ask to not speak unless we speak to a lawyer first. You know, you can tell them your name, but they already know your name. But the most you can do really is shut the fuck up. That's my advice. Shut the fuck up. You know, yes, officer, no officer. Yes, officer, no officer. That's all we can do. And if he asks you something you really don't want to answer, say, I'd rather speak to my lawyer, please. Okay? And if you want to know why you were pulled over, they're going to tell you anyway. But you can ask politely, officer, may I ask you, why was I pulled over? And then when he tell you, it's not up to you to be like, well, no, that's not true. Or, well, you're a liar, or bro this and bro that. Just say, okay. Go through the process. And if you have an issue, you're going to go to court. I mean, what the fuck are you trying to do? Just because you are a celebrity or you think you're right, who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. When you get pulled over, the only thing they see is your black ass did something that they don't like, okay? So just shut the fuck up and stop asking for trouble, really. But that's my opinion. I want to live. And I want my people to live. So we have to do what we need to do to fucking survive this crazy ass racist world. And being a fucking crazy ass Negro is not the way to do it. Using your mind is going to keep you alive. I mean, I hope it will. Sometimes some things can't be avoided. But what OffSet did was not necessary, and it could have been avoided. He could have just got a ticket and rode off. You know, but he wanted, I don't know what he wanted to do. I don't know what he was trying to do, but whatever it was, if the dash cam wasn't on, he could have ended up with hickeys on his head or worse. Okay? But anyway, that's my comment, whatever it is for today. I wanted to talk about that with you guys. Please be safe and please do better. I want my people to do better. I love you guys. I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And please treat other black folks as you would have them treat you, with love and respect. Peace. Toodles.